My name is Magic Mike Stilwell. I've been Magic Mike since 1980, so this will be my 45-year anniversary as a professional magician. And then the movie came out.
They copied you.
No. But it was funny because the weekend that I was, I had a birthday party planned for a 40th birthday, and she told all her friends Magic Mike was coming to her birthday. This was right after the movie came out.
Oh my goodness.
So I said, "Yeah, you don't want to see this with a Speedo." All right. So what I always like to do is I'm a purist, what they call a purist magician. I like to keep things really legit. In fact, whenever I entertain a group like this at dinner parties and small groups like this, I bring a brand new deck of cards and I have somebody else open the cards up, take the cards out, play with the cards, mix them up, okay? And that way, everything is on the up and up. So, you can open up the cards, make sure they haven't been tampered with, play with them, and so take your time. And listen, you can destroy the box because we're never going to use the cards again. Just rip it open, really. And we're never going to use the cards again. I go through a deck of cards at every party. Sometimes two. Like yesterday, I went through 3 decks of cards in
What do you
3
do
hours.
with the leftovers?
I have a big box of cards I just throw. I stick them in my spokes. When I ride my bicycle. You remember those days?
I do.
Yep.
Yes, indeed. Okay.
Yeah, well.
So anyway, so feel free to just take them out of there. Yep. And if there's any extra cards like the how to cheat at poker cards and the bicycle cards and all that stuff. Yeah, good. We don't need those. Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right. You want to look at the fronts. In fact, here's what we can do. Just give me the cards. I'll show you what we do. We'll spread them out here and show you that these are brand new cards. Okay. So we'll make sure we don't have anything that you don't trust.
Yep.
Okay. Now, that's the fronts, and these are the backs. Okay, here's the back. And I do what they call a casino wash. This is where you mix up the cards, and that way they're really good mixing. You can do it. You can do it too. Yeah, you can do it. Yeah. Just in case they think that I'm doing something.
Well, we
Yeah,
didn't know.
yeah, because you know. Yeah.
Karen?
So, anyway, all right. So we're here today for Karen's birthday, and so we're going to be doing a little bit of magic, and with this brand new deck of playing cards. Now, before we get started, I'd like to have Karen just take out a card. This is a brand new deck of cards. Just take out a card, just pull one out there, and we're going to set the deck here. I'm going to turn my head, well, because I've seen this trick before, and you're going to show everybody the card, Karen. Okay, now I'm going to keep my head turned. You make sure I don't look anywhere else. Okay, that's your job. Okay. Now, Karen, you have the card, so put the card anywhere you like, Karen. Put it back in it. Did she stick it back in the deck?
In the deck.
Oh, not yet.
Deck?
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I know, she was gonna put it down her
Okay.
shirt or something.
Now I've had people do that. I've had people stick. When I used to do trade shows, somebody would pick a card and they'd say, "Let's see if we can find it this time."
Oh.
Now I'm going to do the casino wash again because why? It's because you cannot keep track of cards when you do this. Okay. Yeah. That's what they say anyway. I've been doing this a long time. So. All right, here we go. Let me get one card out. Did you see the card?
I did. I didn't master it, but I thought, yes.
Master, that was.
I didn't see what
exactly?
kind of card it
I
was.
worked
Oh,
alone. Yeah.
oh, you didn't.
There it is. I got it. I got it on the first try. There it is. The 8 of spades. Is that correct?
No.
I didn't even see your lips move. That was incredible. It even sounded like it came over here. It's kind of like the distant voice, Ventriloquists are good at that. We could go on America's Got Talent. Are you telling me that the 8 of spades is not your card? Oh no, that's never good. What was your card?
It was close.
Close. What was it?
7.
7 of spades? Oh, yeah, that's
Don't be
close.
shy.
Hold on, let me fix that. 7 of spades. This is a receipt. Look here.
Oh, yeah.
7 of spades. Is that the coolest or what? Hold out one finger. Oh, I'm glad you let that finger out. Tells me how the show's going. Look at this. 7 of spades.
Wait,
Oh.
wait,
Very
what?
good.
Very good.
Look at that.
You get to keep it. It's marked.
Oh my gosh.
Now, these are brand new cards. These are brand new cards. So I always like to shuffle the cards perfectly like a machine. Never seen anybody shuffle the cards perfectly? That's where they shuffle the cards. Every other card all the way down the deck. Isn't that fun? Means nothing. It just looks good. I like really. And I don't use a close-up mat. A lot of guys use close-up mats and that kind of thing. I like to just be natural. And these are trick cards. They don't have any numbers on them yet. No, I'm just kidding. No, these have numbers. These are regular cards. Anyway, in my pocket I have fuzzy 1 and fuzzy 2. I like to do this trick for your mom. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So hey mom, hold out your hands. Yeah, good. This is fuzzy 1 and this is fuzzy 2. Close your hands. Now look at me. Which one did I put in my hand? Do you remember?
1.
That's right. And you have? 2. No, you do. You have 2. Look.
What in the world?
Wait a minute. Now look. Close your hand real tight. I got one more. It's up my sleeve. You know, that's where we keep stuff up my sleeve. This one happens to be invisible. You know how I know it's invisible? Last night a lady went like this. She couldn't believe it was invisible. Watch. Did you see? Did you feel 3 jump in your hand? One nod for yes, 2 nods for no. Okay.
Yes.
Open up, let's take a look. Yes, there it is. Tell you what, let me have your hand. Close your hand. The trick now is to get these 3 out of your hand without you knowing about it.
Okay.
All right. Here
Good
we go.
luck.
You're right, he's a big guy. All right. I had 1, you had 2. You had 3.
I agree.
Logically, what's next is 4. So what I have to do is I have to take those 3 out and put 4 in. Now that doesn't make any sense, does it?
No.
That's why we just put 4 in there.
Oh my gosh.
That is crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Any
That
questions?
is really cool.
Any
Oh
questions?
my gosh.
All right. So a lot of guys can cut cards with one hand.
Corey,
Oh, I'm
what
sorry.
did you do?
What did you do, Corey?
I'm sorry.
I didn't wash my hands.
Yeah, you should wash your hands.
Good to know.
A lot of guys can cut cards with one hand. I don't do that because I'm right-handed. No, I know. I do, on the other hand, shuffle cards with one hand.
Wow. That's
Now,
cool. That is
I'm right-handed, so if you've never seen this before, this is in slow motion. It's almost every other card I'm doing shuffling with that.
wow.
Doesn't mean anything, it just looks good. Now,
It does. That's very good.
what's your name?
Julia.
A little bit of a delay there.
Julia.
I like that. Oh man. Do me a favor, Julia, can you remember 1 card in the deck, yes or no?
Yes.
Wow, that was fast. Let me ask you, was it the 9 of hearts?
No.
All right. Is it J-U-L?
I-A.
Explanation point. Good, okay. So Julia, just out of curiosity, what was the card you remembered?
Queen of clubs.
That's what I saw too.
Queen of clubs? That's so weird. Hold on.
What was the last one you showed?
Well, I don't know. You could have picked out one of these. I mean, one of those. You could have picked out one of those. I mean, this one has your name on it, but besides that, it's a. You know.
Oh my
Here's
gosh.
something fun. Check this out. Take out a card from behind my back. Just grab one.
Good thing we're
Did
filming
you
back
get
there.
one yet? Okay. Yeah, take a look at it. Show it around. Put it. In a moment ago, we're going to have you put it back in the deck here in a minute. We're going. What?
He already put it back in the deck. He messed up. He took it out and put it back in the deck.
Did you look at it?
No.
Oh, thank goodness for that. And here it is. Your card on top.
Oh yeah.
That was incredible. You didn't like the card or what? Yes,
Just follow directions.
I'll tell you what, do me a favor. I'll do it slow
Yeah,
motion.
somebody else.
Take out one, pull one out.
And am I gonna keep it?
Yeah,
I
you're
didn't
good.
get a chance to grab it.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not
Sorry.
with me.
Slow motion, here we go. Take out a card, pull one out there. Just take one out, 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 take one
I
out.
got one.
You got one?
Yeah.
She got one. Now, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna turn my, well, my head's already turned, but I'm gonna turn my back and I'm gonna have her show everybody the card very carefully, and then I'm gonna have her put it back in the deck. Okay? Okay, be real careful.
Mhm.
All right, put it back. Put it back in the deck.
Okay.
All right. Ooh, that's like 8 from the bottom. Wow. Would you square up the cards for me? It's still 8 from the bottom. Cool. Take the cards out of my hands and mix them up. Now check this out. You know, normally when a magician has you pick out a card, you pick out a card, you put it back in the deck, the magician finds it. But this time, the magician has had you pick out a card from behind his back, put it back in the deck. What you do? Now I knew originally when you put the card back in the deck, I knew it was about 8 from the bottom, but that's the reason because I could feel where it went. But in this case, where you shuffled the cards, then it makes things a little more complicated. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 5 cards out of the deck, and if by chance one of these 5 cards is the card that you selected, no winking, no sudden movements. But if you see the card, don't say anything, because the odds are about 10 to 1.
I think I forgot what it was.
Oh, that's one down. You're remembering for her, yeah. Okay, let me see here. Let me speed this along. We'll go through the cards. Take out 5 cards. Let's see here. These 5 right here. Here we go. All right. First one is the 10 of hearts. Second one is the 4 of hearts. Third one's the King of diamonds. Fourth one is the 2 of hearts. Fifth one is the 7 of hearts. Put your hand right here over these 5 cards. And we're going to take out 2 more cards just to be special. We're going to take out 2 more cards. We're going to take out a 2 of diamonds, and we're going to take out a 9 of hearts. Are either one of those 2 cards your card?
No.
Have you seen your card?
Yes.
One of the 5?
Yes.
First miracle. I mean, think about it. Card was selected from behind the back, put back in the deck, shuffled, and yet somehow I was able to get 5 cards out of the deck and have one of those be hers. Now here's the tricky part. I have to be able to remove, without her feeling it, her card. Pretty cool. Not getting anything from the audience yet.
You watching?
This is invisible card. So what I do is I take the invisible card, I put the invisible card in the deck. Now it's face down. You see, now we have a card face down in the deck of cards. And if that really happened, ladies and gentlemen, you would have 4 cards here, not 5.
Oh my word.
Is your card the 7 of hearts? Is it the 2 of hearts? How about the 4 of hearts? How about the 10 of hearts? Sir, would you take out the card that is right next to a heart? Pull the one out that's face down. What was your card?
King of diamonds.
Turn it
Oh my God. Wow.
You're gonna tell us how you deal with this.
on. We have a little class in the restroom.
You
Yeah.
got Michael filming all this.
Oh yeah, that's fun. Isn't it? Hey, so how about a rope trick?
Sure.
All right. Okay, we'll do a rope trick. There we go. How's that one? You want to examine that for me? That's enough. Anyway.
Yep, it's a rope.
Hey, very good. So here's something interesting. When you go to thread a needle and you have the eye of the needle, it's so difficult to get this through there.
What? I needed you
Let
to
me-
come back.
Do that again, someone.
Let me do that for you again.
Did you see that, Ma? Yeah.
If you have a small eye of the needle, you can put this through there.
Wow.
I had a doctor say to me last night, he said, you know, if I could learn how to do that, I could sew people up so much better. Here's something interesting. If you tie a knot in the end of the thread, it's especially difficult to get through because the knot doesn't fit.
Oh my gosh.
I've never seen that before.
That is really cool.
Really strange, yeah. So, here's something interesting. This probably happens to all of us. You know, when you tie your shoes, have you ever had this happen where this end falls down through here.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever had it happen where both ends fall through?
Not that I recall.
Well, if both ends fall through, you get this really gnarly knot.
Oh.
But as a magician, we don't get the knot.
Oh my
And
God.
it's something to think about later when you're driving home. One-handed knot for the other two. Now, let's do something like. All right. Also, in my pocket, I happen to have.
We should get you some, do you want some water or something?
Words of mine.
So we have 2 dice. Okay. Actually, we have 3 dice. You thought I was going to do a rope trick, huh? So you get to pick one. Pick one of the dice. For me. Just look at it. Play with it. Make sure it has all 6 numbers. You can pick one. Okay. So look at it. Make sure. Oh, now she's playing.
It does.
Yep, isn't it good? Yeah, see, good. Now look, because you rolled 7, we're going to use these 2 dice. Of course, I had the 2 out there already. And you had the, but before we do that, I want to show you something interesting about these dice. One is little and one is big. And one is red and one is white. But if you see the 5 and 2 on this side we have a 6 and a 1. Or was it this side?
Oh my God.
It might have been this side.
How the?
Because a moment ago, this was a 5 and 2.
Yes, it was.
Now, if you have only 1 die, you can have a 3 here and a 2 here, and 3 plus 2 is 5. We'll start off being a 3.
Oh my God.
Any questions?
Are those trees?
Lots of
A lot of people want to check out the dice. You can look at them. Yeah.
answer any of
A
them.
lot of people always want to ask about the dice, and here's the thing.
Yeah, right?
The thing about everything that I do is that I allow the audience to examine everything. I allow the audience to make sure that everything is on the up and up. Because when I was a little boy, I asked the magician. I said, Cassie, can pick out a card. I said, can I pick out a card? Oh, I'm sorry. Is this a little hard? Let me help you. I'll come in. I'll turn around for you. Okay, there you go. Take one out there. Oh, that doesn't matter. Okay. We eventually got a card out. Okay, now you have a card.
I do.
Take a look at it. Don't let anybody else see it.
Oh, we don't get to see
The
it?
6
No,
and
no,
a
no.
1 aren't opposite of a 5 and a 2.
Isn't that weird?
You can't make that. I can't duplicate that.
Well, I'm so happy. Otherwise, I'd be out of a job. So anyway, you picked out a card. Put it back in the deck. When I was about 14, I asked a magician, "Can I pick out a card? Can I put it in the deck anywhere I want? Can I shuffle?" You can shuffle, and or mix them up. And the magicians always said, "No, the card." No, that's not what I had in mind.
Dude, here I'm copying you.
Okay. So let me get this straight. You picked out a card, put it in the deck, did a casino shuffle.
Correct.
Wow, that is incredible. All right. Now, would it impress you if I told you that your card was within the top 10 cards?
You would.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna take 10 cards, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cards. In no particular order. There they are.
Okay.
I haven't done anything unusual. One of the best creations that I ever created was this trick. What was your card?
10 of spades.
Clubs, actually.
No, it wasn't.
Clubs, actually.
10 of clubs.
10 of clubs.
clubs.
I'll help
I'm
you.
gonna take your spot.
Sorry.
This is such a great trick. I want to make sure we have the 10 of clubs.
Yes.
Because that's the
Yes,
card.
I saw it. It's a 10 of clubs.
Turn over the top card of the 10 cards that I said would be your card.
That's it. No, those are spades.
Ah,
That is
oh
very
my
good.
gosh.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Now, another way,
How'd you already know what it was?
I knew it was a club.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know.
Oh my
I
gosh.
didn't really know
That kind of
exactly.
confused you.
Yeah, well, you know.
Is your
Yeah.
glasses?
Here, take one. You know, if I had a card in my pocket and I said to you, my card would be the same as your card, that would be a good trick.
That would be a good trick.
I'm not gonna do it, but that would be a good trick. No, you see, my card has to be exactly half of the value of your card. If you have a 4, I have a 2. If you have a 10, I have a 5. And if I don't have exactly half of your card, it's dinner for you two in your favorite restaurant. Mine's the Marine Room.
Oh.
Anyway, look at your card, tell us what half of it is. Take your time.
Can I tell you?
Yeah, yes, it's always a
3.5.
What?
3.5.
Oh, sorry, let me see. Oh, yeah, that's 3.5 of clubs. That's what I have, yeah, 3.5.
Oh my God.